Lately I feel my health is declining. So I've decided to walk 10,000 steps a day for 30 days. And you'd be surprised about the results I got after only 15 days. And yes, I only managed 15 days because after those 15 days I got sick and, well, for 2 days I didn't manage to reach my goal. But first let's see how I did it, how well it went, and then I'll tell you the effect after 15 days. Over the past year, I feel my health has declined. I get easily winded. I have gained 10 kilos. I have it like my stomach is upset all the time. So I want to become a little more healthy, and those 10,000 steps are supposed to help me. One of the things we know about walking is that it helps the stomach, well, be more at ease and digest food easily, so my stomach problems should be gone. Furthermore, we know that walking releases endorphins and thereby helps us to calm down and not be as stressed. And as a nurse, I am stressed a lot in my job. That's at least what I'm told, so apparently I should be. Furthermore, walking, we know that, well, it also helps with breathing and heart condition. So yeah, we know that walking does a lot of good. But can I feel it after those 30 days? That is the big question we're going to answer. How am I going to do that and what are the rules? The rules are fairly simple, 10,000 steps each day within a 24-hour period. But how am I going to do that? Well, that is the big question, so let's dive into that. Day 3 and I'm starting to feel my legs, and that's logical because, well, on average for the past 4 months up till starting this, I have walked around 4,500 steps, and that is almost on par with the average American. And by now you might say the average American, but you haven't told us what the average American walk in a day. No, but here it comes. The average American walks between 3,000 and 4,000 steps in a day, whereas the average European walks between 6,000 and 7,000. So yeah, I'm way below the average European, even though I live in Europe. And there's a lot of cultural reasons for that. I will cover that in another episode if you want me to. But starting to walk almost double of what I'm used to, of course I can start to feel my legs on day 3. But it's going to improve my health walking those 10,000 steps each day. Well, for that you have to stay along to the end to find out, because I promise you I will tell you at the end. So we're at day 5 and I just wanted to talk to you about how I measure my steps, because you might have to ask yourself, oh, how is he measuring them? Is he using a normal pedometer? No, I'm actually using my smartwatch and of course also my phone, because together they measure quite accurate. The benefit of that is that when I'm at work I cannot have my watch on since I'm a nurse, but I can have my phone in my pocket and it will still count my steps. Oh, but then when they're together, aren't they counting double? No, they're not. It's actually smart. My phone functions independent of my watch and they also function together. So if they're together, only one will count, usually the watch. If they're apart, the one I have on me will count. So that's very smart. But I found out that I have a bit of a problem reaching my 10,000 steps, because when I have evening shift, alright, when I'm at work, I walk closer to 5,000 steps a day, so a little above my average. Which means I have, on an evening shift, have to start the day when I show up at work with 5,000 steps in the bank for that day. Yeah, so how am I going to do that? That you have to stay tuned to find out. But I just want to update you on how I count my steps and how I have counted them up to this start. And now you might ask, is that a cemetery you're walking on? Yes, it is. It's the straight path to where I'm going right now. So yeah, it's a cemetery. Yeah, I know. But stay tuned and see what joy, or if it's actually working, this 10,000 steps a day, because right now I feel like I'm just walking a lot without doing anything else, getting anything else. But let's see after the 30 days. So having been a pedestrian for a little while now, I find out that one of the things I hate the most is people's inability to pick up their dogs. Well, you know, yeah, dog poop, yeah. So yeah, it's just a gentle reminder to all you dog owners out there, pick it up, at least for us pedestrians who doesn't have a dog and still want to enjoy a little bit of a walk, because I don't want to run a gun clip every time I have to go out the door and go for a walk. One of the ways I aim to increase my step count is to explore my local area, something I have dabbled a little bit on my other channel, the Local Globetrotter. Now I have to do it even more to get up to those 10,000 steps. Those days I'm not at work, and one of the things I find is this, the troll made by Thomas Dambo. I have much more on that on the other channel, but let's move on and see how I will increase my step count in other ways. So what did I get out of the 15 days? Let's start with what I didn't get. I didn't improve my respiration. I didn't improve how easy it was to get up the stairs. But what I did get was something far more precious. Because after only 15 days, I started to feel more at ease. I started to feel like I had more calmness. I had, well, more tolerance for other people. It is the mental aspect of it I started to feel. I started to feel like I had surplus in my life after only 15 days of walking 10,000 steps each day. So what I take with me from this is that at least there's a mental component. The physical component, well, we have to see about that, because I have to try it again. So if you want me to try that again, hit that like button. And if you want to know more about what a sedentary lifestyle does and what 10,000 steps a day does, then check out this playlist right here where I talk much more about it. So I'll be seeing you right over there.